Welcome to our MDP podcast, where we are going to discuss the role of a business within society. Google were the best company to work for in 2016, according to Fortune. This was their 7th time topping the list. They offer a wide range of perks to their employees and benefits such as 3 prepared organic meals a day, to unlimited snacks, free personal fitness classes and health clinics. We all expect a business to provide a service or products that we as consumers feel satisfies our needs and wants, provide secure jobs and good working conditions, and fulfill the recent expectation of behaving and operating ethically. Some companies fulfill their roles within society successfully. Not every business can provide such opportunities for their employees due to obstacles such as a lack of profit due to being a smaller business or the economic environment. Smaller businesses are not able to provide perks and flexibility to staff as they need them to be productive. A lack of management experience or management ignorance can prevent a business from satisfying customers. Volkswagen has agreed to record $14.7 billion settlement over emissions cheating. Volkswagen cheated due to some of the obstacles that they face: cost, fuel efficiency and driving performance. Volkswagen have said due to forever changing EU regulations it is difficult to determine whether or not they meet them. The effect on Volkswagen's profits will prevent them from achieving their objectives. For example, they will have less available cash flow for growth. It will also mean that risk of debt will rise as costs are increased, and will ultimately lead to bad reputations as existing customers will be less likely to be loyal and potential customers will be more likely to go to competitors. Volkswagen will have to negotiate with the US government over the settlement which they need to pay to the car owners who were affected. There are 2 main ways to negotiate. Distributive negotiation occurs when all parties involved have opposing opinions. Parties have the objective of getting what is best for them with little concern for others. You can put pressure on the other parties to trap them or give them a sense of a time crunch. Integrative negotiation is more likely to be the technique used, as the US government would want Volkswagen to come up with a solution to fix some of the damage that they have caused. Volkswagen would want an integrative negotiation as well, as they do not have the power in this situation and they would like to get the best outcome possible. We are going to use Volkswagen as an example to discuss further the role of a business and explain some business principles. Stakeholders are a party that have an interest or an influence on Volkswagen. They can be explained through a matrix including 4 main areas. Firstly, subjects are said to have a high interest in the company but a low power. Volkswagen want to keep their subjects satisfied. Players have a high interest in the organisation as well as having a high power stance. The goal is to keep players managed closely. The crowd has low power and low interest. The crowd just needs to be monitored to make sure their power doesn't increase. And finally, leaders have a low interest but also a high power. You want to keep the leader informed to try and reduce their power. Volkswagen are an international company that have undergone globalization. Globalization brings about advantages for the 31 countries that they operate in, some of which are situated in developing nations. Globalization benefits the host country by providing jobs to potentially thousands of workers. However, most of the jobs that are provided in host countries are low skilled, which can limit skills development for the country. Host countries will receive a greater tax revenue if multinational companies make a profit in their country. Many existing local businesses are family run. The increased competition for these businesses can force them out of business, which could force the family into homelessness and increase poverty in the area. As well as the host countries, globalization also has an impact on Volkswagen itself. Volkswagen can increase their market share through a greater customer base, and they can learn new business practices from other countries which will improve their efficiency. On the other hand, globalization can make communication and decision making more difficult. It increases business risk as it requires a high capital investment. Google provides excellent working environment and benefits for their employees. Bay Systems recruits more than 400 apprentices a year. Lush is a company that puts ethics at the forefront of their business. These 3 businesses are successfully fulfilling their role in society. There will always be the issue over people's idealistic view of businesses versus the reality of what they can achieve. Sometimes businesses cannot operate in an ethical way due to the main objective of making a profit, and sometimes businesses can have a negative impact on society. However, overall, businesses play an important role in society and usually fulfill it in some significant way.
created using Powtoon.